difficulty gives them enough economy to migrate properly. It's not about the economy, it's about the size of their population. And you really have to migrate a few times just to pick up the population in the empty provinces to get that 10 stack. And then once you have a province with 10 people in it, then you can start colonizing. That's when you really start to balloon. But, like, my population now is 291. It was actually over 300, but we just lost that province. While these guys are like 41, 48, 19, 32. Actually, Varnia is quite big, 137. In fact, Varnia, can we call you into this war? We did just ally you, after all. No. Too bad. Anyway, I do need to say hello to everyone who is currently following, so bear with me a second, because I've got a long list to read out. Where does it start? There it is. Silver Spitfire, Dwali, Raziel, Ryan, Simi, Shinu, Algus, Lacoon, Jake the Snake, Executor, Nisimak, Mr. Sweterek, Tainted Cream, the Sausage Chief, Kandop, Hyperventilator, Fonken, K-Nurgur, Fred I guess, Molly B. Denham, Tywin Lannister, Technosalve, Zontwa, Venomous Silver, Cortel, Tamriel, Redcoat, Hexex, Anthori, Dedronius, Ghetto Dog, Zerinde, Pyro Pennon. Oh, my screen just moved. Oh dear, where'd they go? Oh, there you are. Poderoso, 3MLM, Chase for King, Nastrail, Crackerjack, Loch Ness, Whopper Hooper, I Am Iskra, Eldevar Hayat, Lonfrog, Furlong, Helicopter Beat, Lucky Lukey, Incubator Jones, Chizcola, Jeroen, Lozger, Nacho Bears, That One Rascal Ginger, Dusty Interactive, Princess Celestia, Voodoo Begs, Dr. Freed, Comedies YouTube, YT, I guess, Fantaseem, and Wolf5. Thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. I am so glad to see so many of you here. Welcome. Make yourselves comfortable. You'll find that we are mostly quite friendly. Present. Hello. Hi. Huzzah! Furlong, thank you very much for the subscription. I appreciate that. Welcome to the Maudlings. And everyone else, welcome to the channel. We'll be here for days. Well, we got there eventually. And now I need some tea to calm my nerves a bit. To keep up with the Paradox themes, I suggest a flogging. Anyway, I need to fight this battle. So this is hopefully going to be over in one battle. If I can kill this army, then this civil war ends. But having got my main unit caught away, I'm not sure that will happen. So this is an army with heavy infantry, light cavalry, and archers, which are usually all pretty effective against light infantry, which is generally... they don't have any light infantry. This is all archers, chariots, and light cavalry. Okay. I mean, we're good against chariots, because chariots are really only good against light infantry. Archers don't have any bonus against heavy infantry, and archers beat... light infantry beats archers. But these two coming in separately, yeah, I'm not convinced. We'll see. I mean, it says it's confident of a victory. And we don't have any terrain penalties. That was the other big deal. No terrain penalties. They have a level 6 commander. We have a level 1. But you're coming in, you're a level 6, so that's going to be even. And then when you arrive, you're a level 9. Which is why I really wanted you to be there. So we are outnumbered, 16,000 to 21,000. Let's slow that down just a touch and take a look. So their center immediately crumbles. We have the... Oh, we have the advantage! Deception 1! Yes! So we have a plus 15 from Deception. They have a minus 10 from Skirmishing. And that's probably why we're smoshing them so hard. Because they're losing 700 a tick, we're losing 400. And these guys haven't even arrived yet. Wow, we are demolishing them. Interesting. Come on, get in there. When do you arrive? You arrive on the 12th of January. No, they're not going to last that long. Go! Kill! 13 more days. This is great. That means I don't have any manpower losses, because retinues pay for themselves, both in cash and also in manpower. Oh, this is a very good day for Mordred. This is an amazing day for Mordred. Okay, so we beat that. They have 22,000 left, so we just killed 8,000 men. I think what we're going to do is we're going to chase them down to Orbatis, and we're going to let you take over the province and restore it to the rightful rulers. My fort is very nearly done, and once that fort is done, all of the mountains are secure. They cannot get north of those mountains, which means they cannot just keep hit and running me up here, which is what they tried to do previously. Unless they go via, like, this, or all the way around and then through here, which is not very likely, so they're going to be stuck down here, which is good. Alright, I am seeing a lot of different names again, and also, yeah, that ticker's going to take a while. Where were we up to? Gabip, Bernohar, Reseval, Dead by Sunrise, Chase for King, Hero Logic, Repawaz, Wizard of Diamonds, and Petit Vla, thank you very much for the follows. And also, Warbird, you are ridiculously generous. Thank you so much for giving the subs to Cassion, Tunafish, Mephistus, Tro, and Mythic Meadow. Huzzah! Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is utterly redonkulous and completely bonkers. Thank you so much for that, Warbird. Huzzah! There you go. And also we have another sub from Chase for King. Thank you very much for that Twitch Prime sub. Welcome to the Maudlings. Huzzah! What nation are we? We are playing as the Langobards. And yes, I should probably mention I do have a YouTube channel which you can find at youtube.com/MordredViking, where the beginning of this series has been posted. There's 6 episodes up so far. Huzzah! Plus many other strategy games. That's what I tend to do the most. So Europa Universalis, Crusader Kings, Hearts of Iron, Total War Warhammer, Total War Attila, Rimworld, Mountain Blade. Huzzah! It's going to be saying that a lot. Lendog, Ziri, thank you very much for the follows. Right, so where are these guys running to? And am I going to be able to catch them? I doubt that they're breaking to just here. They're going to run past it. Although I don't know where. Here, maybe? Antaria? No, raids never ruin it. Don't worry. Raids are always a pleasure. Always an absolute pleasure. When the winged huzzahs arrive. Oh, if Sabaton weren't copyrighted, I'd play them right now. Do I still have Force March on? Ah, yes, a good question. Yes, I do. Good point. I've forgotten to turn that off more than once. Also, we need some new researchers because of the traitorous sods. Malabad, the utterly ridiculously bad marshal. You'll do. Thankfully, you're not leading an army. And the governor of Dacia, Nebagast Eidgid, who's really good at enslaving. And also slave output. You're cruel. Yeah, cruel tends to be pretty good at slaving stuff. You're still sitting here, you're still taking attrition. How much? And also you need to turn off of that. You're taking 0.19% attrition. You're fine. So if they attack me down here, we will counter... Actually, if we take this... No, stay here. Because if we take this, then their capital will move somewhere else and they'll get yet another free capital. There's not really a lot I can do about that, unfortunately. It's just one of those things I'll have to kind of suck up. We left off with our physician blinding and castrating our son while trying to cure his dysentery. The Greeks never change, apparently. So I'm guessing under a monarchy that your heir is actually your son. Because I was kind of gutted. I had a really good son for my first ruler, but because he wasn't a clan chief, he wasn't in the succession. So your succession is always a clan chief, because they get plus 100 to the succession support level. So it's basically never not going to be one of them. Which is too bad, because generally these guys suck a bit. Although actually in this instance, Hragrik's quite good. Yeah, in fact Hragrik is the son. His father was Sigmund Geroldus, and this is Hragrik Geroldus. And like I said, the son was quite good compared to some of the other morons. Like our current ruler is a 6379. The ruler before that was a 00810 or something along those lines. But as a migrating tribe, you use a ridiculous amount of civic power. It gets really quite crazy. Lord Cucumber, thank you very much for the Legion bits. I appreciate that. I'd love to stay and check out the stream, but it's a bit hard to focus with the alert spam. Well, hopefully that's going to slow down a bit. I'm not getting any more like notifications, so I think that is the end of the train. Choo-choo. And really, thank you everyone for joining us and for hitting us up like that. It's awesome. Okay, so they are trying to run away, which cannot be allowed, so we're going to go force march again. We've had time to recover. And we're just going to chase. And we do arrive before they leave. Excellent. You're trying to buy my woad. Now that is a thing I cannot allow, because having a surplus of woad in the capital increases the tribesman happiness throughout my entire tribe. And seeing as we are like 90% tribesmen, that's quite a few people. 73% tribesmen. So that's a lot of people we're keeping happy with woad, so sorry, but no, not selling you that. I will, however, give you military access, sure. Okay, 24,000 against 22,000. Oh, they beat the bottleneck. Skirmishing beats bottleneck, and unfortunately my good general arrived first. So we took the penalty. Discipline's the same. Lots of light cavalry versus their chariots, basically. It's going to be light cav and archers versus chariots. And in the centre I have sod nose. This is just a mess. Not quite as overwhelming as last time, but pretty good. We lost 2,000, they lost 3,500. Hogrim Dagarius has shown his superlative skill in battle. Not only has he won a great victory, but also the admiration of his troops. Hogrim gains victorious, eh? What does that give? Monthly popularity +1, prominence +20, so he is super prominent. And Dagaricious, are you the Dagaricious heir? Nope, Dagaricious are actually a minor faction. They're not a clan. They're not one of the major clans. So I made a bit of a boo-boo. So in the laws, there's a law which basically lets you add additional clan chiefs. And I had that for a while, because I was thinking, ooh, clans, fantastic, free troops. Except for the fact you have to keep them all happy, and there is a permanent loyalty debuff for every cohort that they have under their command. And as we've seen from the guy we're fighting, they can have a lot of cohorts, which means a lot of permanent loyalty debuffs. So it's constantly ticking down, and like usually it's a tick down by like 0.05 or something, no, 0.5 a month or something crazy like that. It's impossible to bribe them often enough to keep them loyal. So I changed that law from the +1 tribe to the -1 tribe, but that pissed off like all of the clan chiefs, because obviously they don't like me stealing clan rights, clan laws, which is what sparked the first big civil war of this chain of civil wars. After this, I think we'll be a lot more stable. Such a nice chat you have here. Thank you, Zuri. Yes, we do. I'm actually really proud of this community. They're awesome. Lovely, lovely group of people. Tea and bourbon in equal measure. I had tea and bourbon when I was in Charleston, and it was amazing. Definitely something I can recommend. If you have two generals with the same skill but different tactics, which general gets chosen for combat? It'd be neat to see the general with better tactics versus the enemy be the leader. I don't know. And that would be nice to know. Have I invented the naught yet? Yes, because it's our level of technology. We haven't invented the number 1, though. We can count to 0. Do I want you to back off? Yes. You're going to run to Dolem. You could take over Maronis, which would be annoying. And I can't chase because I can't pass through your fort because of zone of control, and they got another free fort because it's now their capital. This is one of the things I really dislike about the Civil Wars, is the fact that whenever the capital changes, they get a free fort, and it will change frequently because every time you take a province, it switches owner. It doesn't just become occupied, it actually switches owner. Which is why Bellatis and Obatis are now mine rather than theirs. Oh, where are you running to? Oh, well, that sucks for you. Right, so they are skirmishing. What counters skirmishing? Bottleneck and... Oh no, skirmishing does that. What counters skirmishing? Skirmishing is the hyena. That would be deception. And my army is pretty good at deception because we have a lot of cavalry, despite being dwarves. Dwarven cavalry, it's a thing. We didn't invent the zero until Tech 16. You got it at the game start. Yeah, exactly. Yes, but can you divide by 0? If it's not one thing, it's another thing. It's the orcs! The orcs have emerged from the tunnels in the mountains. Thankfully, it's not the Carpathians. Usually they spawn right here. So this is a problem. And in fact, when that hits 10, then I think they do spawn again. So we are about to see some Carpathian orcs appearing. I actually... Oh, they're still running. Wait. You're running here. Where are you running to? Oh, here. Okay. Unfortunately, their fort is retaking Obatis now. And of course, when it switches hands, it becomes theirs. It's not occupied, it's stolen. What do I mean by dwarves? These are humans. No, these are dwarves. We're the Longbeards. See, it even says in our name, Longbeards. Oh, and it's moved the fort back to Obatis. I hate this mechanic. Or has it? It's moved the capital back to Obatis. Give it until the end of the month and you'll see the fort here again. Yep, there it goes. Mobile forts, see? My rebels have somehow invented mobile forts. It's not fair. And in the meantime, their armies have left. Well, we need to take over Bellatis with Hakon Longbeard. Then I think you two can come over here and take Anatia once more. They have tanks? They're certainly fighting like it, aren't they? You want to import woad. I'm going to say no. Father Trez, Clegor, Kunfu, thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. Conquer the fort last. Unfortunately, the problem with the fort is it blocks our movement. It still exerts a zone of control, unlike the capital forts in EU4. So I can't attack Antia or Dolan while Obatis' fort exists. And this is going to be crossing a river into woods. This is not going to be a fun fight. But actually, you only need to go to here. The advantage we do have is morale. Thorismund Aegid has made a lot of friends at court these last few months and proven how much of a boon it could be to our rule. By opening our door to a larger audience, there is nothing that could limit our rule further. As Thorismund Aegid has already done a lot of the work necessary to change our council, it simplifies it for the rest of us. Though the real question lies if we should listen to this advice or not. No! No! Bad! Langobards institutes open hearings, which is the one which adds clans. So we'll basically get 2 more clans, because we're currently on the law which reduces the number of clans by 1. And it costs us oratory power. The alternative is Thorismund, who is a clan, loses 20 loyalty. If that loyalty hits 33, he will rise up against us. Alright, so I'm going to be crossing this river with a -2. Yeah, sod. Not going to arrive there in time. Force march. Force march. Go. No, go. Oh, do not tell me that I have not made that on time because I was clicking the banner! Yes. 23rd of December, you escape on the 21st. Don't go there. Now, how much manpower do they have? 18,000. Yeah, I think rebels also start with maximum manpower. We are not so lucky. Thankfully we're in force march, so we do get to them before they run away. Oratory needs a new burst. Oh, hello, Arbogast, who is rather good at charismatic stuff. Ooh, you're very good overall. Crikey. Andy's content in life as an ambition. Wow. What else can I use you for? Our advisors, I guess. I mean, we don't have an apothecary. I don't want to make you my apothecary. I think that Therodoran would be good enough. That's extra health, but it's a small amount. This, yeah, see, making you the magistrate would give us a huge, well, a moderate tax boost. Let's do that. Let's make you our tax collector, which will increase the amount of money we're making. And then technology, we will assign that level 5. Alright, not getting much tech, but it's still like a 55% increase to 0. They're running. They outnumber me now. Oh, come on. Alright, we have arrived. We do have the tactics bonus, 8 against -10. They have 10,000 archers. Thankfully, like cavalry, are very good against archers. Chariots have no advantage, and archers have no advantage. And they just have chariots. And the archers. Also, our general is a +4. We are -1, but wow, our general's a lot better. Level 9 against a level 1. Oops. And we are winning. Look at that morale just disappear. The problem is, I can't maintain these losses. They can. Wait, why can you get there immediately? I mean, do it. But why? There is a fort here. I'm not going to question it. We're just going to walk straight into this province. They're probably in Dolam. You get to Dolam. If you force march, you can. How much morale are you on? You're actually on pretty good morale. Now I just need you to get to Dolam soon. And you're not force marching. Which means it's going to take us like 2 months to get to Dolam, so they're going to recover all of their manpower. Get a move on. You need to get there first. No. They're going to Tantonium. Oh. Okay, I have a fort here, so they can't get past that. I am totally okay with this. Because this is going to give them time to arrive. They thought they're down to 5,000. Nope, 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 nope. Damn you! You outplayed me. Well played. Wait. Oh! We're force marching. They didn't get away on time. Oh, hell yes! And Dolam is hill, so we're going to be on a -2, because we are going to have a river crossing here as well. I'm going to leave my tactics the same, because they don't tend to change them very often. $60, 150, we are thrashing them, we have the advantage, they don't. Although we're not very good at deception, but deception still trumps what they have. He's still alive. Ah! But all of these victories are giving me the ability to just keep force marching. So even though they're covering shorter distances, I'm running faster. It just means that I'm making them die when they're tired. And also suffering a bunch of attrition as I do this. Rivil on Linux, Gustav Kringa, Mr. Waffle, thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. More barbarians. Oh, it's the Carpathian Barbs. Oh, hang on, I have another 12,000 men. Right, one of my other chiefs rose. Forgot about you. Head down to Dolam. Let's start chipping at them from another direction, shall we? You'll stay and put there. Fine by me. Who am I playing as? We are playing as the Langobards. The Longbeards. Alright, battle is joined. They have changed their strategy. Curses. This time they went shock. So we are suffering more casualties here, but just the morale difference is huge. Another victory. And again they're running away. But this time, I'm going to leave this second army on their other side. So we're just going to keep on, like, running into them. So, Longbeard, you're going to stay there. You're going to go and take their fort. Then you're going to kill their army once and for all. Nope, we're going to stack wipe you. You've retreated only one province. Mistake! Not going to escape this time. At long last, the brutal struggle with our own nation has come to a close. The remains of the armies once commanded by Langobards Eidgid lie broken and demoralized, awaiting our judgment. Langobards himself has been cast in irons while we decide how we should punish him and his co-conspirators for their transgressions against the people of Langobardia. Treason demands punishment, but let the soldiers live would give us 9,000 manpower, which is just about enough to replenish our losses. Or we could kill them all, which will comes with a very bad national unrest penalty, but it will increase the loyalty of all of my clan chiefs, although my cap is 80. So that's a bit wasted. And you I could just bribe. So punishment, but let soldiers live. Let's get that manpower back and let my armies recover. So you're going to go and deal with them, that's fine. You're going to stay where you are. And let's separate you lot up. Like so. And there we go. Civil war is over. I think there was an OP strategy making 100% of your pop citizens and getting 300% research rate. Is that still a thing? I don't think it's an OP strategy, because if you do that, you have no manpower. So sure, your armies will be really strong, but someone can still out-attrition you if you're not immune to it. It just means that your armies have tons and tons of morale. No, there are no real-time battles like in Total War. This is more about the economics and politics and diplomacy. It's a lot more involved in taking over the countries and things like that. You have a lot more ability to manipulate other factors. I'm doing a fantastic job of describing what this is doing. But there are battles. Like, you can still choose your armies and your army composition, and then you're basically giving orders to your generals before you fight, and then your generals will fight it. This is sort of a cross between EU4 and TK2. Yeah, so this is like the foundation of EU4 with the population system of Victoria and the character interaction light of Crusader Kings. Like, you can't make marriages and stuff like that, but you can assassinate characters, you can make them governors, you can make them your researchers, stuff like that.